All right. Happy Saturday. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you are in the world today, good on you. What's up? So, I have a special guest. It is not a person, it is the device that I said I was going to speak on. And we're going to speak on this. And as the title implies, the Pixel 4a is Google's savior. Now, I want to kind of go back a little bit to the very, the beginnings of the Pixel device. Okay, so the very beginnings of the Pixel device, Google was really trying to push um, the Pixels. They wanted to really build their own hardware. They wanted to compete in the market for market share. They wanted all these things, and crazy enough as it is, they were trying and they were trying and they were really trying, and just eventually it didn't go the way that Google wanted, right? A lot of people weren't biting when it came to the Pixel devices, and it was just mostly the geeks and nerds out there who were just really in tune with Google's universe. Did they even sell any? You know what I mean? So, I mean, personally, myself, I'm a huge fan of the Pixels. You guys know this already. I mean, obviously, the name implies Mr. Pixel right down there. I identify myself as it because there's already a King Pixel, and I'm not going to try and challenge for the throne. That's a major shout out to Holler at Your Boy, LaShawn. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, please subscribe to his channel. Lots of good information regarding Pixels. He definitely is, I would say, in my book, the king of pixels. But for me, I am Mr. Pixel himself. So another one who pretty much likes to try and share as much information about the pixels, because that's one of the things that people the question about it, right? Like, everybody knows what an iPhone is. I mean, you talk to anyone out there and you're like, oh yeah, name me something from Apple. The first thing that person's going to say is an iPhone, right? When you talk about Android, a lot of people assume that Samsung is the only device that has Android, which is crazy as it is, right? But Samsung has a giant market share. When you say, name me a phone from Google, well, people will go back to the days of the Nexus, right? Nexus devices pretty much are remembered, and I do have my Nexus 5X right here. I also have my little Android guy here. We're going to be using that to test photos. But anyway, so you guys remember the days of the Nexus, right? Nexus. So, Google stepped into the hardware game. They acquired part of HTC's hardware development team and went to work with the original Pixel. And, I have one here somewhere. Actually, I do. I have my Pixel 2, so I'll pull that out for reference. And we'll pull out the original Pixel, which is ugly. Whoever had it before they sold it on Swappa really did not take care of the body. But you guys see where this went, right? A lot of people were like, "Oh my gosh, Google's really trying to snap with the iPhone. They made an iPhone clone, right?" And at first glance at it, it does look like an iPhone. A lot of people had a lot to say about the Pixel, right? Like the Pixel imprints in the back. A lot of people were like, you should just put it in the front because of that giant bezel that's right there. And of course, Pixels were plagued with problems. The very first Pixel had an issue with the audio. So the PCB board that's on the logic board itself had a hairline crack in the soldering, which would have the microphone cut out. And obviously everything that follows with it, like Google Assistant and all that other stuff, was just plagued with issues because the microphone was pretty much killed out. Later on, they decided, they dropped the Pixel 2. And the Pixel 2 was actually doing pretty good to an extent, to a sort of extent. You guys might hear a little bit of buzzing, because one thing, just a quick disclaimer here, but my microphone picks up some sort of interference when the phones are close to it, so you might hear some like buzzing or whatever. If that happens, I apologize. But the Pixel 2 had some problems. Screen burn-in was one of the things. Right now, there's an issue with the camera. Some people, their cameras are starting to give out on them. And then, I have the Pixel 2 and 2 XL, and luckily my cameras are not affected. So I'm very, very blessed. And let's give a shout out to the legend himself, Sneed Mobile Tech. You guys know him. Obviously, you guys know him because, my live stream with him and picking his brain got a good amount of views on both Periscope and on YouTube. So that's great. But thanks for coming in, Sneed. We know that Pixels had a lot of problems with the Pixel 3. There was issues with that too as well. Oh, Pixel 4, people were pretty much upset with the Pixel 4 and the battery life and all that other stuff. You guys hear my daughters out there. So why do I say that the Pixel 4a is Google's savior? Okay. Pixel 4a, Google's savior. And I gotta say this because of several key factors here, right? One of the major things is pricing. That has been one of the biggest problems with Pixel devices is the pricing. Um, a lot of people were thinking that they were going to go the same route that they did with the Pixel 3a. All right. So, when this dropped, this was like, I think, 399 when it dropped, $400 for this. And you know what? Like, people looked at the Pixel 3a and they were like, okay, that is good. Mid-range area is good for Google. And we weren't sure if Google was going to replicate that success and come out with the Pixel 4a because of so much things that's happened this year. A lot of dates being pushed back, one after the other, after the other, after the other. It just continued to get pushed back. And we finally got it in hand. Most people, that were, recently invited into Team Pixel, shouts out to them. Hashtag Team Pixel if you are a Team Pixel member, to show your support. And for everybody else, they pretty much ordered it. I pre-ordered mine. I was almost heartbroken when they were like, "Oh, your card declined," and I was so mad, but finally got it in hand. And I have to say, like, me personally, I didn't use it. So everything I'm about to tell you is a perspective of someone who is not a geek, who is not a techie, who doesn't care about specifications, who doesn't care about the network in that way. They just simply want to turn on the phone and have it work. And so from what I've gathered from the time that my wife has basically been using this device, this has become her daily driver. So the day that I unboxed it in that live stream that everyone was so mad at because I live streamed in portrait mode instead of a landscape mode, she put her SIM card in here, her daily SIM card, her main SIM card. So Google Fi is not her main carrier. She uses Visible. And she's been using it ever since. And some of the things that she's noticed is that, one, this thing is snappy. For a Snapdragon 730G, it is snappy. Some people are reporting a bit of lag, and yes, to whoever's going to ask and say, "Hey, is that The Weeknd?" Yeah, she is a big fan of The Weeknd. So if anyone knows The Weeknd, and tell him that she's a big fan. When he comes to Phoenix, you'd love to meet him. But anyways, it's snappy. It just everything just works in it. The apps that she uses, and she uses quite a bit of apps from Snapchat to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. She watches my YouTube live streams when she's at work. She's got work stuff that she does on here, emailing, things like that, of course, phone calls, video chatting, and all that other stuff. And she says it's really snappy. It's really good, really fast. Other people are reporting that they're getting some sort of lag. I don't exactly know how many apps that they're running on their phone, but she's got a good amount of apps on here since setting it up for herself, and it's running just fine, and it hasn't really failed her in anything. Other people are reporting, and they thought that this had a 90 hertz refresh rate. It does not. It does not. I repeat, it does not have a 90 hertz refresh rate, but that's how snappy this phone is. It can fool people who have seen devices or have used devices that have a 90 hertz refresh rate. It can fool them into thinking that it's that quick. And that's what people were looking at. They were looking at this and they were thinking, "Oh my gosh, is that a 90 hertz refresh rate?" No, it's just snappy quick. A 90 hertz refresh rate would be just a tad bit smoother in the animations as it's scrolling up and down. Going into your Google feed, I mean, that's pretty dang quick. Okay. You know what? Screw it. That's pretty damn quick. That's pretty quick. I've had other devices that are like, in this realm, and like they'll like kind of glitch a little bit. There'll be like a little bit of jank, a little bit of like stutter. Yes, I'm going Chris Perillo mode here. This is pretty snappy, and yeah, Chris Perillo, if you ever see this, man, get the Pixel 4a. I would love to get your perspective on it, because my perspective so far, just for even holding it in my hand, okay, this is like the longest I've held it in my hand to play around with it, and I want the phone. I'll trade my wife my Pixel 4 for this, because this is really good. It's really smooth. I just love how smooth it is. It's smooth like butter. And I gotta say, that's one thing that people look at. They don't want to see jank and lag and anything like that when they're using the phone. They want it to fly like an eagle. They want it to go. And this is a go. This is definitely a go. Oh my gosh, my kids, they're just so off today. Saturday, right? Saturday, and it's a 3-day weekend for them, even though they don't go to a physical school. That's kind of crazy, but they're still excited. Anyways, so I gotta say, if you're wondering about performance already, I can tell you guys from her perspective, performance is top. Performance is top notch. Now, I'm gonna hold both of these in my hand. I'm gonna go into, and yeah, I can definitely see the difference um, between them. So you can see the difference between them. You see what's going on with my Pixel 4, and like I flick, okay? I flick, okay? And like this is just with my thumb. Which one's going? This is the 4A. This is the Pixel 4. Okay? Think Snapdragon 855, Snapdragon 730G. Okay, and I'm not saying that the Pixel 4 is not a powerhouse. The Pixel 4 is a powerhouse. It's going to be a powerhouse. It's a flagship. But for snappiness on scrolling, okay, and I have the 90 hertz refresh on the Pixel 4 turned off. Okay, I really don't need it. 90 hertz refresh. Yes, I'm a nerd, and I know it's for the nerds, but I'm good. I'm good on that. You know what I mean? Stacy Beverly, thanks for coming in with the yeah. Gotta do it like one of my favorite rappers. He's a Filipino rapper from Toronto. Used to go by the name D Pride. Then he changed his name to Pride. Now he's just going by his real government name, Russell. But he used to do that in his music. He'd be like, yeah, he'd be doing like that. So, anyways, pretty snappy for performance. So, from her perspective, she's had no problems at all. She really loves just how well it performs compared. She's used the Pixel 3a. She's used the Pixel 3. To her, this seems more responsive, more quicker than the Pixel 3, more quicker than the Pixel 3a. Hang on one second. My son is here. I don't know. Ask your mom. Ask mommy whose that is. he wants the Milky Way. I don't know whose candy bar that is. I can't tell him it's his. Otherwise, you know what? Someone may be mad. A Milky Way has gone missing. So, getting away from the whole performance thing, all right? Let's kind of go with the audio on this, okay? She loves listening to her music with audio and things like that. I gotta say, it's loud. As a matter of fact, let me can't play copyrighted stuff. So let me see here. Let me turn back on the Wi-Fi. That way I can play some non-copyrighted stuff. All the pizza's been gone. You guys ate it all. Yo, Big John Tech Reviews, thanks for coming in. Dude, I'm sorry, my kids are coming in and out of here. But hey, I'm a dad, okay? If anyone's gonna complain about my kids coming in here and like interrupting during my live stream, then yeah, get bent helmet. I'm a dad. I got responsibilities. Anyway, let's find some non-copyright. Let's see here. All right. Pixel 4a. Starting at just $3. An ad. It's loud. When I'm up through the night, I can't turn down the noise. Tear all the worries out of my mind. About who I'm supposed to be. I start to believe. That's mommy. I'm doing a podcast, son. I'll be done here in a minute. That's loud. So it's loud, but it's not just loud with a flat tone. It's loud with some bass. Kids make things interesting. You're exactly right. Kids do. Just this morning, my youngest daughter, Nevea, decided to make up a new word. Apparently, this is not a jawbone anymore. This is your smile bone. Because she just asked me, what happens if someone takes out your smile bone? But anyways, audio is on this is really good. So one of the things that even I can hear from this just right now, just playing the sample, one of the things that I really, really enjoy about it is that it's loud. Okay. Now, honestly, compared to my Pixel 4 has just a little bit more depth with the audio, but this is no slouch when it comes to the audio itself. It's got clean bass. And what I mean by clean bass is that it's not bass that sounds like it's going to bust your speaker at max volume, but it's well balanced between the top speaker and the bottom speaker. Obviously, the bottom speaker being the subwoofer driver, and the top speaker being more of where your mids and your tweeters, basically. So your high pitch, your loud sounds comes from the top speaker. Your punchy bass comes from the bottom, but it's not where you can tell that most of the sound that's punchy is coming from the bottom and that the high pitch is coming from the top. It sounds equally balanced across an invisible space in front of the phone. Like, that's insane. Like, good on Google for doing that. Like, that's great. You know, some people would be like, well, what's the point, Tito? What's the point of you talking about this invisible space and balance? Well, when you play a game on here, when you watch a video, you don't want to be like in landscape and thinking that it's throwing the sound all the way that way, and that you have to kind of go this way to get like the best experience of the audio. It really blends it out. How they do it, I don't know. There's like some sort of invisible Google shield that's like hitting against, like the sound's hitting against it from the right and curving it back over the display, so it actually makes it sound like it's coming from you from the front. I don't know. What is this, Google? Gene coming in. Hey, hello, Tito. Hello to you, good sir. So yeah, I gotta say, audio on here, thumbs up. All right. So let's just take the audio out of the equation. Let's go with photos. This is probably what everyone was waiting on, because I've been saying it, that colors from this camera seem more vibrant than the ones on my Pixel 4. So you know what? Enough talk. Let's kind of get into it. Tidio. You know, I've been teased that all my life. So you know what? It's funny. And by the way, if you guys follow me on Twitter, yeah, there's an interesting tweet. You guys should go check it out. I'm from a comment from an old video of mine. LOL. Nickel, no problem. All right, so I got my little Android guy here. I'm gonna use him for reference. All right, so I'll bust open the camera right now, and I am gonna go ahead and snap a quick photo. So actually, you know what? The screen in the background is kind of interfering with that. All right, so tap on him. That's all I'm doing is tapping on him, and snap the photo. Okay, and it cleared it up pretty quick. So that's the photo that I got here. All right. Now I shall place said Pixel 4a. Huh? So ask Destiny if you can play a game on her phone. They took the TV from him. Okay, so this is the Pixel 4. All right. Do you guys see it now? What I'm talking about? 4A. Look at my Android bot. 4A. Look how green it is. Pixel 4. Rear cameras. Okay. 4A. 4. I'll make this screen so the brightness stays. All right. You guys see what I'm talking about with the vibrant color from the Pixel 4a on the green? The green of the Android guy looks a bit cleaned up than it is on my Pixel 4. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad photo from the Pixel 4, but what is going on here when the Pixel 4a can take a more vibrant shot with good lighting? Now, I will talk about what I said the other day about the Pixel 4 with night shots and lens flare, because that is a downer. Okay, so all right, so this is what I'm talking about here. So she and I took a picture of she always have auto rotation turned off. Okay, let me make sure that I turn off there, we'll just leave it like that, no notifications. All right, you see that lens flare? Hang on. Got a question here. Is it the display coloration or the actual photo? The actual photo. The actual photo. Because later on today, I will be dropping the video that's going to have like the photos put together in a slideshow video, and you guys will see. So yeah, it's crazy. But even with the night shot, okay, lens, you see the lens flare from that's the moon. That's the moon. Okay. So that's from the Pixel 4a. Now I'm gonna go to my Pixel 4 because she and I took the same photo of the same thing, and we stood in the same position. I got just a little bit of flare right there. Good job. Good job, buddy. Thank you. You're welcome. He took a picture of his sister. So yeah, at first I was thinking, maybe it was just because of the displays, right? Like how the display would the viewfinder and the display of the photo when you snap the photo. But yeah, I will put out the comparison video. If not by tonight, because I do have things to do, definitely by Monday morning. Baby Yoda, yeah. Baby Yoda, you enjoying the wrench? Let me know. Because I plugged your name into my moderator box. So you should have the wrench by now. Maverick, yo, what's up? Yeah, everyone's coming in now. Cool. All right, so those are some of the things that I noticed, right? So like with good lighting, colors are more vibrant with yeah, but you took the picture too fast. That's why it's all blurry. You have to hold it still just for like 3 seconds. Whoa. Okay, I'll fix that here in a minute. I plugged you in, so you should have the wrench. You're supposed to be one of my mod squad people. Oh. Or like Sneed says, because this one belongs to Sneed. # form Voltron. I love that. But yeah, so I mean, there's gonna be things about the camera that's good, and then there's gonna be things about the camera that's not so good. So the ability to take night shots. Yeah, you took a picture of the microwave. That's awesome. Let me finish this, and then I'll be right out there. Okay. He's like snapping photos like the microwave. Oh, mom got onto him. So anyways, that's some of the things that I will say. So like night shots with night sight and stuff like that, which you guys will see in the slideshow video. Night sight's good, but like certain things, it will become an issue. Aloha, Maverick. Aloha. So like certain things will be okay with the Pixel 4a's rear camera. Just like if you're trying to snap a photo of the moon, yeah, you may, or like anything with like bright lighting in a dark space, you're gonna get some lens flare. That's inevitable. Okay, and you know what? For a $350 phone, that's to me that's not a deal breaker. That's not gonna be like I'm gonna back away from it and whatever whatnot, because it's $350. $350 for this. The final thing that I really want to touch base with, and I know a lot of people touch base with this, but this is how good the Pixel 4a is. And yes, my babe, finally I can see your comment. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And so anyways, the battery is insanely good on this thing. Insanely good. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys, and you know what, babe, thank you so much for not charging your phone. Because yeah, I can show. So 19 hours and 30 minutes since last charge. Screen usage since full charge 6 hours and 46 minutes, and she's got 30% battery left. Okay, how's that for battery? All right, and yes, there was a point where she went to sleep and she didn't charge the phone. It should last till 4:45 p.m. and right now it is 10:53 a.m. Apps are running normally, and she's got adaptive battery turned on. But yeah, that's pretty good battery, right? That's pretty good battery. 19 hours and 30 minutes since last charge. So it's not been a full 24 hours. She's got 6 hours and 46 minutes of screen on time. That's good. To me, that's pretty good compared to what Google has pumped out, right? Now, a lot of people are really going bananas over the Pixel 4a's battery life and are pumping it like, eons away from the moon because you got to remember the Pixel 4 with its battery life. I mean, I'm getting decent battery with it. I'm not getting anything like that, but I am getting decent battery with my Pixel 4. So, just to kind of show you guys my I think it says full charge lasts 1 day, 6 hours. That's not true. I took it off the charger. I want to say about 9 this morning, so almost 2 hours ago. Screen usage 1 hour and 8 minutes. The 1 day and 6 hours since last full charge last was not about a day ago. It's about 2 hours ago. I took it off there. But you know what? Like I will post on Twitter later on today what my battery usage is if anyone's curious about that. But again, so the biggest things about the Pixel 4a, okay, never mind the build quality of it. Yes, it's polycarbonate. I know people are talking about this matte coloring to it, and even the Pixel imprint on the back has the same matte feeling to it. It's a nice touch. People are complaining that there's only one color, just black. I really don't care because you can skin your phone whatever color you want. You want a pink Pixel 4a, then go to D Brand Skins or whatever skin company that you like to go to and buy you a skin for this and skin your phone. Let's see. How fast is the charger wattage? 18 watts. It's an 18-watt fast charger, so not a 30-watt. Anyone notice how on the newer flagships you can see the battery go up by the 0.01%? It's satisfying to watch. Crazy enough as it is the pricing. It is the pricing. See, that's always been Google's biggest problem, right? Last year, John Prosser was so adamant that the Pixel 4 was going to be the best device released in 2019. So much that he was pleading in the last two videos before the Pixel 4 released. He was saying if they price this right, Google will knock it out the park. They would be the best released flagship of 2019. And what did Google do? They priced the Pixel 4 at $799, base model 64 gig storage. And that was just like Google's support team, everyone rallying behind them with the big Pixel flag, getting to the top of the mountain, and all of a sudden, flop. Oh, the flop because of pricing. Had Google had priced the Pixel 4 at what people were saying was going to be respectable, $699, people would have been okay for a 64 gig model. If they had priced it, $799, thanks, babe. They had priced it at $799, for the 128 gig, people would have been okay with that, but they didn't. Now, the culprit behind all that pricing has to do with Qualcomm in a way. We know that Qualcomm really, really charges a lot for their chips, which is why, I think it's a smooth move for Google to kind of build their own chip, right? If Google builds their own chip, right, they can price the device a lot higher or a lot lower, depending on what they feel is right for the phone. But I'm assuming they're trying to go a lot lower because that is the reason why the Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5 this year is using the 765G and not. Check out the Mi 10 Ultra when you get a chance. Okay, I'll take a look at that. But like I say this, like the 765G and both the 4a 5G and the Pixel 5 obviously knocking the price down. Now, there's a lot of rumors that are saying that that the Pixel 5 was going for 649 euros, which I think someone did the conversion in the comment and said that comes out to $735 US. I will say this to people right now. When you see these types of articles where it's like, oh yeah, the Pixel 5 is going to be 650 euros, you got to understand, phones are priced differently in the UK. All right. So whatever the price is in the UK, don't convert it to US dollars and say that that's what it's going to be here in the US. It's going to be totally different. Okay. Could it be $699 for it? I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that it's not. Because I mean, to be quite honest with you guys, that's just gonna be the same thing that happened with the Pixel 4. Everyone's rallying behind, the fourth generation of the Pixels. It gets to the top. We're holding that Pixel flag. We're marching, da, 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 and then all of a sudden, just flop. $699 price tag. All right. I honestly feel like that Google with this one should really price this one at 599. That would be the sweet spot. That would be like the perfect pricing for it, because you would have $350 for the Pixel 4a, $499 for the 4a 5G, which acts as the XL model for the 5, and also the XL model for the 4a. And then you have the Pixel 5, which will be $599. I mean, the Pixel 5 has the same footprint as this. So if they had the same footprint as this, if you hold the Pixel 4a, you're pretty much holding a Pixel 5. Obviously, different camera sensor in the back. It'll have dual camera sensors with that 12 megapixel main sensor, and then the 0.05 wide 0.05 times wide angle lens. Wow, try saying that 5 times fast. But yeah, this is basically the Pixel 5 right here in your hand. If you're holding a Pixel 4a, you're holding a Pixel 5. They're going to be the same footprint, same size. Obviously, it's going to be, they said it's going to have a little bit less bezels. Honestly, looking at this display, I don't know what the hell they're talking about, because I don't see massively big bezels. I see a very tiny one. So about how much more tinier are they going to get it to? That's the question for the Pixel 5. But we'll see. We'll see how that happens. Glad you see me, but had to switch Gmail accounts. Oh man. I don't know. So then you know what, babe? It has to do with your other Gmail account. Whatever privacy setting you have set on it is probably not allowing conflicting with my account. But if you can see me on this one, that's awesome. And I can see your comments too. That's great, because I would love for you to participate. You do have a lot of insight. So anyone that's actually in the chat right now, if there's any other things you want to know about the Pixel 4a, just direct your questions to @Angelica. That's my wife, and yeah, ask her, because this is her phone. This is hers. Okay, I'm not kidding anybody. That's why I had to wait so long for the for the perspective. But this is where I see where Google's going with all this. Is the pricing, and so for them to go with their own chip, that would actually be it would be a good thing. Would absolutely be a good thing. Because then like I said, they can control the pricing. They can also control the updates. The updates themselves. So how people were like, "Wow, how come Google can't do 5 or 6 years like Apple can?" Well, it's because they don't make their own hardware to that extent. They make the hardware of the phone, but they don't actually make the chip. They use Qualcomm, right? And so that the reliance still lies in the hands of Qualcomm. That's the problem. And so there's where it lies. So if they build their own chip, they should be able to extend the lifespans of Pixel devices. And if they do that, that'd actually be a good thing. But again, it really comes down to just like how well they do this, because they are basically reaching to they're reaching to, what's the name? Samsung. Hey, I'm brain fart here because I'm trying to fix the thing with Baby Yoda. He's supposed to be one of my mods. That's not cool that he's not it. I don't know why I plugged his name into that box. That's how it usually goes. So I want to pop in my own live stream here. I'm gonna just the same way I did it last time and grab his info. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't like replay my live stream. That'd be so totally weird. Let me just pause this. And where are you? Grab his stuff. So yeah, if you guys have questions, just ask Angelica if you have any other specific questions while I do this real fast. And then actually what I'm going to share with you guys. Oh, there we go. Boom, boom. You should have the wrench now, my dude. Let me know. Let me know if you changed. Let me know if it changed up. I need to know. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to like all these Pixel devices, I know this it's like it's so much like it's like a great buildup, and I think that's like Google is doing good with the marketing. Oh, as a matter of fact, no, there's not a. I don't think there is. Hold Hold on, my dude. I got you. I know what you mean, Maverick. Let's see. Pop this open again. And yeah, because I do need some mods. Because the other day there was like, all right, Maverick, let me know if you got the blue wrench now, my dude. But anyhow, yeah. So here comes the thing. Recommendations. Would I recommend the Pixel 4a? If you have the Pixel 3a, would I recommend the Pixel 4a to an upgrade? The answer to that question is yes. I would. I would recommend the Pixel 4a as an upgrade from the Pixel 3a. I would. All right. There's other people that's like saying like, no, I wouldn't because of this and that and the third. Hey, look, you know what? Yes, this thing ain't throwing out magical farts from the back of its speaker. Okay, it's not throwing out rainbow farts. It's not riding on the back of a unicorn. Okay, it's not made of glass. It doesn't have like ultra wide, mega super fantastic, fast wireless charging, because there's no wireless charging on this thing. But for what a smartphone can do, this can do it. This can do it. Simple as that. Simple as that. So my thing with the Pixel 4a is it's a solid go. It definitely is. So at this point, there's something I did want to share with you guys. I did this video a while back, so I'm going to share it with you guys. It's kind of like, just a kind of look back reaction. Because I am excited for Pixels. I really am, and I've always been. And so to my babe, if you want to rainbow farts, yeah. To my babe, if you want to grab your Pixel 4a, definitely come to the office and grab it. It's available for you to take back. I'm pretty sure you got some notifications you might want to check. So I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share here. So let me just kind of plug that so that it's available. I'll just do that one. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is when it wasn't a true unboxing because I was like super excited. So wait, hang on, let me stop because I don't think I shared the audio. I was super excited for the for Pixel. So I mean, when I got it, yeah, I just unboxed it right away. Sorry, kind of spaced out there for a second. All right, hold on, let me give my daughter's coming from my wife's phone, so let me go ahead and give it to her. Be careful with it. Thank you. All right, I can't see comments right now because I will be on the screen. So anyways, yeah, let me just full screen this and wait for my ever so sluggish Chromebook to go. And here we go. This is my reaction. That techno intro.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. And for today, I have the unboxing of the Pixel 3a. Now, it's not a true unboxing because I already opened the phone.
You're asking me questions about the live stream.
The cellophane get pulled
my
off.
My daughter's super nosy at times.
But I figured I would go ahead and re-unbox it, show you guys basically what you get, which is not really any different from any other unboxing out there. Pretty much the all you really get in the box is the phone itself, the wall adapter, the USB cable.
You guys hear my son when he was young.
That's pretty much what you really get. You don't get the Pixel C buds. So that's something that you do kind of miss out on. But it does have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. So that's what you're going to get out of it. But this variant is the purple-ish. And as you guys can see, it's not very purple-ish. It looks more like a tinted blue-white. So that's what it looks like. I do have the white Pixel 3 right there for reference. Different things that's different between the Pixel 3 and the 3a.
I'm watching comments right here.
This is the box itself. You get the charger, Type-C to Type-C cable, and a USB-A to USB Type-C adapter. That's pretty much it. So no dongle, nothing like that, because it does have a headphone jack.
I forgot what phone I was using to record it.
I can tell you guys right now, the phone does not feel bad. I think people's fears was that because it's made of plastic, it was going to feel like super cheap. And everyone has their opinions. But when I hold it with the Pixel 3, I don't feel much of a difference as how they feel in my hand. They both feel pretty much the same since they put that frosted feel on the back of the Pixel 3a, which mirrors what the Pixel 3 has with its frosted glass back. It doesn't, I guess it's just there to make you feel that as if, it is a Pixel 3 if you ever owned one. But yeah, so the setup initially was pretty much the same. I gotta tell you guys right now, for $399, pretty solid phone. Now, people have been saying that this is going to contend against the iPhone XR. It's going to contend against the Samsung Galaxy S10e. It's supposed to contend against OnePlus. I truly feel that it does for what it has. I mean, Snapdragon 670, it doesn't feel slow at all. It is lighter than the Pixel 3, so I will tell you guys that much right now, which is kind of a good thing. You have your speakers at the bottom now with the Type-C port. So no front-facing stereo speakers for those people that have to have front-facing stereo speakers. But other than that, same camera, same fingerprint sensor, the Pixel imprint. Always on display, turned on. 5.6-inch display rather than a 5.5. So about...
Yes,
yeah,
whether you get them from Google Fi or you get them from Google themselves, they come unlocked.
But like I said, it feels...
It does have OIS and it has EIS.
I don't feel a difference between the speeds between the Pixel 3 and the 3a. Like, it feels pretty snappy. Now, this could change over a week or two.
I think I used the Moto X4
when I
to
do
film
my
this.
full review on this phone,
remember.
I'll definitely let you guys know.
So it was stock camera. This is like, I didn't have like a
slow down
microphone,
but for me, it's been
an external
pretty
microphone or
snappy.
anything like that.
The cameras, big thing here, and this is what a lot of people are talking about. Same camera sensors on the back, same camera sensor on the front. But I will show you guys, this only has one selfie sensor. It does not have two as the Pixel 3 does. But the photo qualities still look the same. I don't really see a huge significant difference when taking photos. So that's a good
thing. This is the point with
you have the squeeze on the side
series and the regular series.
Assistant, so you still
photos
are
almost identical between the flagship and then the mid-range.
Rating for dust and water resistance. So as you guys can see here, I have the
look at my smudgy screen of the Pixel 3.
Two on the Pixel 3 on the left and one on
my
the
dad's
Pixel
enjoying
3
that
on
phone.
the right. So you don't get that wide angle selfie, but that's not really a deal breaker for me. So as long as I can take some pretty good selfies, that's cool. Because I'm not a huge selfie taker. I take some from time to time, but not a whole lot. So one thing you'll see here also that has changed from the Pixel 3 is where the SIM card goes in. It is on the left side of the device, whereas on the Pixel 3, it's at the bottom next to the Type-C port. Obviously, you guys know why that change was made, because the stereo speakers are at the bottom of the Pixel 3a. So they moved it off to the left side. And the SIM tray is plastic. It doesn't have that metal cradle that the Pixel 3 one has. That shouldn't be a big deal. Yes, it's very much so plastic. And again, it's lighter than the Pixel 3. So, but not too off. The weight distribution is not entirely off. It doesn't feel like it's like super, super light, but you can tell it's a little bit lighter. As far as the device itself, it is a bit taller. So you guys will notice that. So the Pixel 3 case will not actually fit on the 3a. But, just for the spec junkies out there, if you guys want to know, again, 5.6-inch display, 12.2 megapixel rear camera, and an 8 megapixel front-facing shooter. Qualcomm Snapdragon 670. 2 gigahertz for the higher cores they're clocked at, and 1.7 gigahertz for the lower cores. Adreno 615 with the Titan M security module, 4 gigs of RAM. It does support a Bluetooth 5.0, I believe, and it has a 3,000 milliamp hour battery. So stay tuned for my full review on the Pixel 3a. I will be doing that soon, in maybe 3 weeks. If you guys enjoyed what I had to say in this video about it, drop a like to let me know. Hit that subscribe button to follow and the bell option to be notified when I upload. And as always, aloha.
All right. So, yeah.
Need a professional website?
What?
I created one for our startup using Wix.
Shush. Ads. Yeah. All right. Hey, you've got the wrench, Yoda. I don't know what happened and why I didn't do that before. Like when I went and I clicked and I said add moderator, I don't know why I didn't put you in. But hey, you're in, so that's great. Again, this is weird. That's funny, but I don't know what phone I filmed it with, and so I guess that's why I didn't, didn't sound like me. Like right now, I have this microphone. Okay, it's not the best condenser microphone, but you know what? It was what I can get for what I had to use to get one. So, toner TC777. That's what I got. I think it's like $50 for this thing. But yeah, so I still have it in hand. I mean, here it is, Pixel 3a. I still use it. I still use it. It is one of my daily drivers. I swap between that and the Pixel 2 XL. I like both of them. So, but yes, let me see. I just want to make sure if was it where was the comment? Oh yeah, Maverick. You asked if it has stabilization. It does. OIS and EIS. But I'm gonna test those out. Like I said, I still got some more stuff I gotta do. Well, she's gotta do for me. She's gotta record some videos. And we're gonna do that later on today, I believe. So to get some more footy for the video. It's actually gonna be a video. It's not gonna be like a live stream like this. I know I've been doing a lot of these lately, but I feel like making a video. So doing one about camera comparisons between the Pixel 4 and the 4a to kind of show, because I know Jerome was like interested in my statement on his podcast where I said that the color was more vibrant on the photos taken with the Pixel 4a, and he was like he's got to test it against he's got a Pixel 4 XL and he's got the 4a, so he's going to test between them. But at the end of the day, you know what? I like the direction that Pixels are going. I like the fact. Is the Pixel 2 out of support? It will be soon. It is getting Android 11. I do have my Pixel 2 and my Pixel 2 XL on the Android 11 beta. It is going to get Android 11, but this is the last major software it's going to get. After that, it'll probably get a few more security patches, maybe for one more year, and then that's it. So, yeah, stabilization rocks. Yeah, definitely helps out when you take videos, and that's the key point that I'm going to show is because with the Pixel 4, I believe that could be a very good vlogging camera, but the battery is not all that great. So the 4a, does superb. If not the same as the Pixel 4, better than a Pixel 4. That would be a great vlogging camera for someone who is like an up and coming content creator that has the Pixel 4a. But anyways, guys, you know what? That's pretty much it. Not a very long podcast today. I will do a gaming one tonight for sure. I'm gonna do a gaming one tonight. I'm gonna be playing Little Nightmares again to get freaked out. So if you guys want to see me cry like a little girl, come through. I'll stream it on this main channel. It just seems like it's doing well here. So I don't know, having you guys go all over the place, I just feel bad doing that. So I'll just do the gameplay here. It'll be on this channel and on my Twitch channel. I think I'll just keep it to that. Keep everything here. Gaming. Yeah. I'm not a very good gamer, right? So, I guess it's, to me, I think it'll be fun for you guys because you guys can laugh at me while I play a game. Nice podcast. Thanks, Kathy. You know what? I'm sorry I'm not even showing all these. What the hell's wrong with me? You know what I mean? I got to be on top of this. One thing I wish StreamYard had was the ability to just set this as auto, so every new comment just shows up. And if I need to go back to an older comment, then I'll manually go back. But I wish it would auto do this. Just kind of go through this and just kind of see, everyone throwing out yes, and I'll do it like from what's his name? One of my favorite rappers, D Pride. Yeah, do it like that. And Carlos Dunn's got it on lockdown with the log emphasis on it. Yeah. So don't Maverick, apologize. I know you asked the question to my wife, and she texted me. She just wanted to be sure. She didn't want to give out wrong information. I told her I would answer that. See over in the building. Hey man, what's going on, bro? Dude, you caught it at the end, man. But hopefully you watch the replay. I am about to close this out. So you can watch the replay on what I thought about the Pixel 4a, and just kind of like I did like a reaction to my Pixel 3a, not true unboxing video because it was already unboxed because I'm a nerd. I'll probably do some more. Ew, D-Red Rats. He knows who it is. He knows who it is. Yeah, Siova. He knows. So Siova knows Pride, Russell. You know the name changes he went through. Raps. I mean, when he was younger, I thought his stuff was okay. His covers are okay. I don't know about his stuff now. Like I liked his old stuff. His his album Flagship I thought was okay. Um, I mean, I support the Asian rap community. So like some of my favorite ones, I mean, D Pride is one. I like some of his old stuff. I think when it comes to it, some of the ones I want to throw out there, J Rise is actually pretty good. I like some of his stuff. Um, what's old boy's name? I think my favorite one. Oh, he still raps. Dude, he's fighting like some massive depression. You know what I mean? Like I think he was on Tim DeLaGhetto's podcast, and he opened up about a lot of things. Like I think he went far left field after his mom passed. He just went weird. You know. But yeah. So what is that dude's name, dude? See. This is so bad. Like the older you get, I'm 38. I turned 38. I had turned 38 last month. So, I mean, I'm already starting to feel the effects of memory loss. Oh, what is his name? Lil Craze. I like some of his stuff. Yeah. Anyway, hey, you know what? It's good to see the Asians coming out and really coming up. I mean, I'm half Thai. I mean, a lot of people look at me and they're like, you look more Hispanic because my dad's Puerto Rican, but my mom's from Thailand. And so, yeah, that's why I can't grow a real beard like Sneed. Like, you know how Sneed's beard is? I long for a beard like that. Now look at this patchy stuff, right? Like I got like a cut right here. It looks like I'm cut and I'm not. It's just there's no hair grows there. I don't know, man. I wish I could grow like a full beard, but I try. Like I keep shaving it. Hopefully that that it grows back more thicker and fuller, and it just doesn't happen for me. Everyone tells me like, dude, just shave it, man, and it'll come back thicker and fuller. It's like it is kind of on this side thicker, and it's connected. It's this side that seems to fail. So I don't know. Guess I'm Harvey Two-Face now. I don't know. I'm too young for memory loss. I don't know. Neck beard gang. Hashtag neck beard gang. I like that one. Oh man. Yeah, that was definitely Silva. He thinks he's old. I am old, babe. I am old. I mean, you know what? Like, okay, she says I think I'm old, but when she and I goes to the grocery store to shop for things, I get the shopping cart. Honestly, not so I could be the one pushing it for fun. I get it because it's my walker. It's literally my walker when I go in there. So that's me at the store. Let's see. Gene says, hey to Silva. Silva says, hey to Gene. Maverick, if you shave it with the blades, it helps it grow back more. And you mean like the straight razors? And not like the what's up? Come here.
Xavier didn't get up, so we accidentally poured water on him.
No, you didn't actually. You did it. Yeah. Come here. Come here. You know, I'm not mad at you. Come here. She's sad right now because she thinks he's in trouble, right? I told her this morning that I was going to throw water on her brother to wake him up. And they went ahead and did it. They took my prank and they did it. Hi, come here. Come here. You guys can outro my podcast.
We can't.
They poured water on their brother to wake him up. Oh my gosh.
He went to sleep late just like us.
You might have memory loss already and you forget. LOL. Yeah, it's possible.
That's all your comments.
Yeah, these are everyone that's in the live stream right now. Yeah, mom's in there. Yeah, see, that's your mom. That's my friend Jean. That's my other friend Kathy.
Ooh, nice.
That's one of the soldiers, Maverick. He's one of my moderators. That's the big homie Silva.
Wait, is it like a?
It's a lot of people from different places watching. Don't touch the screen. It's touchscreen. You know that.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh wait, I mean you don't know that, but you know that now. Yeah, everybody's in here.
Daddy?
No, you. Hi.
Daddy? What is this thing like that?
Oh, you touched. Oh, I had this on because when I was playing one of my videos on the tab, I couldn't see the comments because it was on a different tab, so to see what people were saying. All right. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming in and watching the podcast. What's up, buddy?
I want to go on the TV. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. You want to go?
Bye.
Yeah, she has a channel. And if she would actually like do her chores and stuff, she would be able to upload videos or go live on it.
Sorry.
I would let you go live on here. As a matter of fact, maybe one day, like, if you do your chores like you're supposed to, and you do your online school on time, then I'll log you in onto this laptop. You can use my microphone, the laptop, and then the gamepad controller, and you can play a game on your channel and live stream that. I'll let you use this.
So that they can see a little box of me.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to do your chores. I mean, she says yes to everything. But anyways, guys, go ahead and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And so you don't have to stop. You can't stop looking at my ugly mug. And I'll see you guys back Monday. Well, or actually tonight. Remember, tonight I'm doing a gaming live tonight on this channel. So I'll see you guys back tonight. Look out for the notifications and I'll tweet it out. I'll probably play for like an hour. No, that's not my dad. That's Gene. Just because he wears glasses doesn't mean he's my dad. See, my daughter's so weird. All right, see you over, everyone. Take it easy. Aloha. Bye. Say bye.
Bye. Subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe to your channel.